Everybody wants the results, but few people want the routine. This is built different. Let's talk execution. Wanting something is emotional, but doing something is intentional. For example, you want that promotion at work, man. You gotta do something about it, right? Like you gotta apply for the job. You gotta commit to it. You gotta walk your ass in the office and talk to the people that you don't want to talk to at your job about that promotion you've been so badly seeking. Or even in life, you want a commitment in a relationship. You want to take it to the next level. The only way to do that is to buy a ring, get down on one knee, and make that commitment, man. You got to pop the question. Um, be intentional with it. Yeah, don't go out trying to do things in life without being intentional with what you're doing, because then it serves no purpose on a day to day. We can all dream big, man, but if we don't act on the dreams that we have, or we're not trying to really see the big picture and chase those dreams, man, what are we doing? But my name is Randy. I'm the host. This is Built Different. Before we get into the podcast, man, before we get into this episode, make sure you guys do me a solid, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If you're over on YouTube, man, shout out to you guys, man. We're growing a small little community over there. I appreciate everybody that's been watching the videos, tuning into the reels, the shorts. But make sure you guys do me solid, man. Drop a like, share, comment, subscribe, all that beautiful shit that makes this happen. I greatly appreciate everybody. But let's get back into it, man. Wanting something, it feels good, right? Like everybody wants to be rich, but are you willing to put in the work it takes to get to that point, man? I tell people all the time, like, somebody that hits the lottery and wins $1 million won't appreciate it as much as somebody that works their ass off and really grinds every day and does the hard work nobody wants to do to make that money. So if something's handed to you, I don't think you really appreciate something versus wanting it. When you want something, man, you'll go to any limits to reach that goal, achieve any financial stability you're trying to get to. If you're a content creator and you got a follower goal, you'll get out there and create the content to make things happen, man. Wanting something feels so damn good, but I feel like a lot of the times we fall short and we become lazy in the grand scheme of life. It's real easy to wake up every day and tell myself I'm going to be a better version of myself, or I'm going to get out there and I'm going to do something different. But if we don't act on what we're talking about, if we're not, everything that we try to manifest on a day to day, if we're not acting on it, then I don't think that we're really doing anything about it. And that's where we all fall short when it comes to, wanting things and then really getting out there and trying to get those things that we want in life. Right? Like we all want to be great every single day. But if you don't take the first step in becoming great in your day, you're going to fail. And that's a guarantee. You're definitely going to fail if you don't take the first step to be great. Doing things, it starts to feel uncomfortable at times. Maybe you're not seeing the results that you're expecting. Like you go to the gym and you want that summer body, you want to drop a couple pounds, you know what I mean? Like, and you're not seeing those instant results, man. It becomes really uncomfortable to keep walking into the gym and you're not seeing those results that you want. If back to the content creating world, if you're out here posting every single day and you're not hitting the numbers that you want every single day, it becomes really uncomfortable, and you start to question yourself, which we shouldn't do. I don't feel like we should really be questioning ourselves in the path that God has laid out for us. Everything that is given to us is given to us with a purpose and a reason. And it's up to us to figure out the ways to navigate that path that we are walking down every single day we get up. You know, the results, they follow behavior and not desire. And again, that just kind of doubles down on, we want things in life, man. If we're just lazy about trying to achieve these things, the behavior of being lazy hinders us every single chance it'll get. And the results that we're seeking they all come from the behaviors we have every day, as far as early morning, late nights. You know what I mean? We talked about that a couple of times this season. But if you're not taking shit serious, man, you're just gonna keep running yourself into the ground, or walking in circles, seeking the satisfaction that we all seek in life. And it becomes very frustrating. It becomes a very frustrating, monotonous cycle of just chasing our own tails every single day. And I don't think that's how we're meant to live life. We're all going to fail. We're all going to make our mistakes in life. And it's up to us to learn from those failures and those mistakes and build off of it, pivot, and continue with forward progression. Because if we allow ourselves to fall into that pit of failure, or we start running downhill and we fall and we stumble down the hill, I mean, get your ass up. Get the fuck up and keep on moving, man. It's not the end of the world, man. Everybody that is great in our lifetime has failed to learn the lessons that make them great. You know what I mean? Like, nobody started off perfect, man. And we covered this a couple episodes, man, starting messy. And, that's the biggest thing, is just, you got to fucking start, man. If you allow yourself to create the behaviors of, people aren't going to watch, people aren't going to, see the greatness in what I'm doing, then you're just automatically starting with the F in life. You're taking a fat L when it comes to trying to make forward progress and better yourself every single day. You got to remember, man, dreams don't move people. People do. So I sit down in front of this microphone and I give everybody the best that I got. Every single time I sit down in front of this camera, in front of this microphone, I give it everything I got, man, because I'm creating those behaviors of every day, man. I don't want to do certain things in life, and I don't want to move a certain way. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to do this, but the behaviors of knowing, like, I got to do it. Like, there's too many people depending on me. There's too many people watching to allow myself to sit comfortable in failure, regardless of the results that I'm getting or I will get. I don't find satisfaction in like 1,000,000 views. Does it feel good? Fucking right, it does. But it's not the make or break to me doing this. And everybody that's been asking me, like, what's the podcast about? Who's it for? I think at the end of the day, man, it's for me to create healthier mindsets and to have a clearer path every day I wake up, right? Like, it's hard to find positivity in a lot of negativity, if that makes any kind of sense. It's really hard to put a smile on every single day when you're getting your ass whooped constantly. But this project allows me to not only study more on just being a positive person, man, but empowering people around me and showing people, man, like anybody can do anything if you put your mind to it. And that sounds corny as hell because everybody says it. But you can literally do anything you put your mind to, man. You want to be the best bank robber in the world? I don't recommend it. But you can get out there and do that shit if you really apply yourself to it. You want to be the best content creator, man? Sit your ass down and study some of the people that you watch every day and find a way to motivate yourself and create the same behaviors that they created that started them on their path in their journey to excellence. Nothing in this lifetime is ever going to be given to us, man. And if it is, it's too good to be true. Give that shit back and work your ass off for what you want in this lifetime. If you guys found any helpful, insightful stuff from this video, man, do me a solid, man. Again, drop a follow, like, share, comment, all those beautiful things, man. And just remember, you got it. Nothing is going to knock you off your path to greatness. The only thing that will slow you down is the person you see in the mirror every single day and you don't tell them, let's fucking get it. Ladies and gentlemen, stay disciplined, stay focused. My name is Randy. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.